It's week 4 of the National Football League. And we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He really helped.
Teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he returns this to the 22. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Richardson going right to the air. And his first pass is incomplete. This defense for the Titans, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
While you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Richardson. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Henry's got it out on the left side. So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Richardson looking to throw. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Richardson looking to throw this. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the shotgun, Richardson. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out, still one of the most recognizable QBs in the game and one of the most fun QBs in his 5th season. It's Gardner Minshew.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. doesn't put them in bad situations.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 21 carries, 56 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On fourth down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. Shedding the tackle. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They go play action with Richardson. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. First down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Richardson shotgun on third down. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on fourth down. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now Minshew on first and 10. He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability, and that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie us at 3-3. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Bengals set to take over. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Richardson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards to pick up there.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. The Bengals at 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they move back above 500 with a victory last week.
And you look at their start, a win, a loss, then a win. This might be something we see from them a lot this year, because when they're at their best, they can play with anybody. But bringing their best every week, that's been a challenge thus far.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance, but in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy, oh, he's a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
On 1st down, Richardson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get out to the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Richardson over the middle. That's caught by Claypool. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They run with a rookie. It's Chase Brown. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Up the middle, it's Cook. A little juke, and he's got room. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They need 2. Here's third down. Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Minshew. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Minshew. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. That's some strong running. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearances at Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll drop to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series before you get out there.
And they caught it up. It looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down, Bengals.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down.
Now it's Richardson.
Man open left side is Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Titans.
And Richardson back to throw it.
He's got it.
Well, the Bengals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here. Again, it's Richardson.
Caught. Kelce, left side. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Anthony Richardson.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Bengals add 6 to their lead.
Gano the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throw caught by Flowers. And he will have a Titans first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Gano now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
On the return is Xavier Gibson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Fourth down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman.
It's now fourth down.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And the Bengals take over, first and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Forced out to his left. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Richardson looking to throw.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Here's second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Richardson out of the shotgun. Able to hit his target, Claypool.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as we say goodbye to September and take a look around the NFL here on this first day of October. We'll begin in Orchard Park, an AFC East matchup between Miami and Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. A touchdown run there for Javonte Williams. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. Devontae Smith, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Quentin Johnston, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon.
All right,
This
folks,
was an
eager to get
extremely
back to this
one-sided
Week
first
4
half.
matchup.
One team
We won't
showed
put
up
a
ready to
fight.
go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
brings up third.
He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Cook running right. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right at the line of
Fred
scrimmage.
Warner, the all-pro linebacker, there on the stop.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point, and what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue, not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a 1st down.
And able to get this to the 31.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Now they're set up nicely at the 45-yard line after the missed field goal from 55.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the 1st down keeper.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Michael Thomas, 33 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point try good by Gano, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Short throw to Smith. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Left side, Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Running left, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Here's Minshew. The looking deep here for Flowers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Richardson looking to throw this. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Henry out of the pistol. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's
now Richardson. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Bengals.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Richardson sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
A 46-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 7-yard line.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. That 2nd down play nets a -4. third down. Here's a run by Cook.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still, fourth down upcoming. On now is the Titans punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
They begin with Henry.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Henry again on 2nd down. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
2 yards on the first down carry and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals first down.
They'll run it again with Henry. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The throw over the middle taken in. So the completion good for just 3. And now third down and 6 to go.
Brings up third down.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up the 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, some strong running. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Bengals continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Gano the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. This offense so far on third down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to him.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Gano's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
And the Titans getting set to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Throwing on second down now, Minshew. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced.
It's caught at the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. It'll be Minshew again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays, really hurts the team on defense.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bengals.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
At the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Cincinnati, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.